Hi, welcome to my first ever devlog. In which I yap about my little short film that I'm currently animating solo. I've always wanted to do these kinds of videos where I just talk about my little cartoons, and now I think like this is the perfect opportunity for me. I really want to document the progress I'm making with this short so like I can look back on it in the future and as well tell you guys what I'm learning during production because like to be honest I'm not a professional in any way, but experiences can be a lesson and I want to share some of it with you guys. It can be sort of an informative video series. I really hope so. If not that, at least a bit entertaining for you guys. So, Salmon and the Big Bad Wolf is all about this farm dog named Salmon, and she just lost someone who's very important to her, which is her mentor, named Cooper. Everyone in the farm thinks like Cooper's dead. He got eaten by coyotes. Um, he God knows what, but like he's missing, and like she can't really accept that he's gone. So like when she meets Aino, who is this lone wolf, she teams up with him to find Cooper. I really love stories of self-acceptance and like facing your fears head on, and I want to emphasize that with both of like Salmon and Aino's internal struggles. With like Salmon, like she sees the opportunity from this lone wolf and like to save Cooper, and like finds the bravery to step out of her comfort zone, which is going out the fences of her home, which she never leaves, and just go out there and seek out what her heart desires the most, which is to be reunited with Cooper. And like as well with Aino, him being different, as other dogs don't like him for being that different. He thinks like he needs to change himself to something he is not, just for him to fit in. But like as the story progresses, I want him to learn that he doesn't need to be ashamed of who he is. Him being a wolf, a dog, just him being Aino. For the overall vibes, like story-wise, what I'm going for is I really love those films where they travel to get to like a certain place, like to get that certain thing they want, and as well as that journey will change how like the characters misbelieve. It just turns 180 degrees, and like after the journey, like they transform as a different person or dog, if you may. Like think about Avatar, The Last Airbender. Yeah, and like Spirited Away, also like Bolt. That's another inspiration. Also like Disney films. They got really good character motivations that I really love when like reading stories just grips you in with like their desire versus like their fear. I just love that. Also, lastly, I really want this story to be for all ages. I know like there's some restrictions when it comes to that, but like I think that's where creativity starts to happen. With restrictions, you can tell it in a different and really creative way. Like it's not outright there, but the audience would understand what you're trying to say. And I think that's what makes it like a stronger message. Now for my favorite part is like the art and animation inspirations behind Salmon. So if you can't tell, I really love 2D animation. So like I'm inspired by frame by frame animation, Ghibli, Disney, you named it. I know like 3D is like the in right now, but you know, 2D has me on chokehold, unlike any other mediums of like animation has. I know like you can replicate it in 3D, but like I find 3D very hard to learn. But like I'm learning, I promise. It's a slow and steady progress, but like I love the process of like frame by frame animation. So like this short is a little important plot point in the story. It's not the whole story. It's gonna be a movie if it's like the whole thing. So like this plot point is like where Salmon finally trusts Aino and like they finally become friends. Yes, wholesome stuff, right? And like it's currently running in like 7 minutes long without the credits, so guesstimating it would be longer than that. I don't really know yet. So like it's gonna be fully animated, voice acted, mixed, and originally scored. So like this short is a test run to see if I can pull off animating these characters. Plus like if the reception for this is really well, I'd love to make this to like you know, to become something even bigger in the future. So like I've dabbled doing solo projects back then. You might know me from this dog cartoon right here. Yes, I love drawing dogs. I really love drawing dogs so much. All of my videos are dogs. I'm not a furry, I promise. Okay. Anyways, like oh my gosh, when working on my like other project, I've really learned to organize everything. Like there are some things I've integrated in the production of Salmon from like FTE, like little things like using folders, cause oh my god, organization is key. Also like learning how to audio edit, like basic audio editing, as well like character designing in a way that you won't be pissed off because there's so many colors, so many markings, just like character designing for animation in general. Yeah, and as well as like animation techniques to make your process a little like easier. Like I always say, you can work hard and as well work smart in like some areas. It's a balance, and someone needs to learn these things when doing a solo project. That's a must, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a good thing when it comes to like solo projects. You get to make what you want, and as well learning as you go. You're literally hitting two birds with one stone. Also, like when animating solo, it can be so time consuming and tedious. Like, but for me, it's worth it. As like I'm gonna sound cheesy here. I really love doing these kinds of stuff, and I just really fell in love with 2D animation in general. Like I tried doing comics with these characters back then, but like I just don't feel the fun as animation does for me. I know, just call me crazy. I just love torturing myself. But like plus like indie animation right now is just, you know, so inspiring to see. I really want to have my own thing out there too. But yeah, I think this is the end of my rambling and my yapping. I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully I'll be uploading more of these with like different topics, more progress, hopefully. And I mean, to be honest, I still don't know the upload schedule of like this video series since I'm in uni at the moment, but let's hope I won't procrastinate. This was so fun to do, and I want to talk about other things, such as doing concepts, character designs, storyboarding. It's so fun. But yeah, thank you. Bye.